realize now that I produce too much waste for a single demon. I don't remember throwing this at the dumpster. An iron... Mr. Buttons will have to give me a good explanation about this. There's nothing useful left in those trash cans. It's an iron rod. When you see heavy on the name of an item, isn't it some heavy wooden planks? Maintaining a mushroom garden in good shape is harder than you would expect, but gardening is one of my favorite activities, besides ruining other people's lives, of course. Oh, don't be silly. It's not harvesting season yet. Those mushrooms are still... Now that I think about it, but maybe the... This vent, there's no way to... Also... the moss on this vent smells terrible. Hello? Another of those giant but barbed tentacles of this kind of rat, and their ability to lay eggs on paralyzed hosts rubs me the wrong way. This plant looks like... I cannot cut it with my bare hands. It's a blind guy outside a bar with a half-made Cuban mojito. It sounds like the beginning of a bad joke. What if he's one of those blind samurais in the Hi!
Who goes there?
Let me introduce myself. I'm Sid, a fine citizen of Darkestville.
Nice to meet you, sir. I'm Martin Hawkeye from West Spring. So you're a local, right?
Yes.
Well, then let me congratulate you. Darkestville is a lovely place.
Really?
Yeah. The air's so fresh and the climate is perfect.
I guess you're right. That reminds me, I have to keep working on that weather machine. What is your business in Darkestville?
I came here to explore the natural wonders of this lovely town. I'm on vacation.
A tourist in Darkestville. That's something new. We don't have many attractions, you know.
I don't care about that. As long as the people are friendly and the drinks are cheap, I'm good to go. The good thing about being a blind tourist is that you don't even have to worry about the view when choosing a room.
I never thought about the benefits of being blind. Mental note. Return the sight of little Timothy. I notice you haven't touched your drink.
Yeah, this mojito is kind of lame. The mint they used is really old. It's almost tasteless.
If you're not going to drink it, may I have it?
Nah, I'm gonna drink it. Eventually. Besides, even if the drink isn't good, at least I look cool with a drink in my hand, right?
No, but then again, you are too blind to notice it.
You got me there.
May I have your drink?
No.
I know...
Yeah, this mint...
No.
May I... No.
What are you doing on the street at this time of the night?
I went outside the tavern for some fresh air. Why do you ask? Are the streets of Darkestville dangerous?
No, not really. Sadly, the giant mutant chickens are gone. But probably next week, the streets will be dangerous again. There's a shipment of winged tigers on the way.
Thanks for the advice.
Where are you staying?
At the tavern guest room.
But the tavern doesn't have any guest rooms. In fact, there are no hotels in Darkestville.
Maybe it's something new. It was a really small room, but at least it was clean.
Were you passing by the tavern kitchen?
Yes,
That is the cleaning cupboard.
that would explain the bleachy smell. I can't complain. The price was really low, and it included breakfast. See you soon.
It's the town river, full of calm. I will not put my hands in there. I infested that river with... I'd rather not. I'm allergic to this kind of cheap alloy. I used to collect these things, but then I found out I'm allergic to the cheap alloy. It's a huge treasure chest. It's too heavy for me to move.
I can't talk to that.
I cast a gypsy curse on it a few nights ago. The next person who lifts it will... I prefer not to touch it. There's where the mayor stores some of his hunting records, and some hunting trophies. Those trophies are covered in dust. I don't... Once I played a prank on the local kids with something like this. I put a candy container on the street, but instead of normal candies, I left a bunch of salt-coated ones. Also, I put an anti-personnel landmine below it. The explosion left little Timothy without eyebrows for a few weeks. Yuck. Those can't... It's a pretty inaccurate portrait of the mayor of Darkestville. I already checked that. There's no strongbox behind that painting. No. I won't be helping the mayor to read. It's the door that... Another totally biased depiction of our mayor. Here... The cabinet was... Oh, wait a minute. The cabinet was... She's Mrs. Johnson, the mayor's secretary. She may look inoffensive, but...
Hey,
Nothing!
hey, I can hear you. What are you saying about my age?
Nothing! Good evening, Mrs. Johnson.
Good evening, Sid.
May I talk with the mayor?
Do you have an appointment?
Yep.
Oh, really? Let me check that in the mayor's agenda. No, you haven't. You know, Sid, today was a really long day. Why don't you go play your pranks on someone else?
My pranks? My pranks? Please don't insult me, woman. I don't play pranks. I do evil deeds of demonic proportions.
Oh, I didn't mean to insult you, honey. But could you go to do your things outside? I heard that Mr. Martinez got a brand new doorbell. I hope no one goes to play Ding Dong Ditch at him.
Ding Dong Ditch? Are you suggesting that I use my evil genius to play that childish game? What is that big chest doing inside the mayor's house?
It's from the 3 strangers that arrived in town today. They are called the Ramiro brothers. I hear they are demon hunters. If I were you, I would be hiding until they go.
What is the mayor doing?
He's talking with a woman. I think her name was Foxy. What a name! And why do they call themselves the Ramiro brothers if there is a woman in the group? It should be the...
I dare you to lift that big trophy.
I will not lift that.
Why?
You cast a gypsy curse on it.
What? How do you know?
I was here the night you did it. Don't you remember? You even asked me for a black candle and 4 pistachios.
Oh, yeah, I recall now. By the way, do you have any more useful items to lend me? Like a lockpick, a pair of scissors, or a sniper rifle?
No. And go do your stuff somewhere else.
Good night, miss.
Good night.
This area is under... It's... I can't... The door is locked. I can't... In this bench, I deployed a trap. The problem is, I don't recall what kind of trap it was. I'm not touching that. It's a statue of the founder of the town. I made an artistic intervention on it. It's solid rock. I can't move it. It looks like some... I can't... What are you doing awake at this? It's our local hobo, Jeffrey Badsock. He's pretty useful. I've tried all kinds of... Hello? I'm Sid.
Jeffrey Badsock is not drunk enough to know who you are, Sid. I've known you since you were 5. Remember that time when you were chasing the town kids with your little flamethrower? And you ended up crying because it ran out of fuel?
Yeah! But someone gave me his alcohol so I could have fun with my flamethrower again.
Oh, well, that's something any decent person would have done. You were so small and you looked so sad. Hey, you remember that time when you were zapping people with a big blue laser gun? Everyone was running so scared. I remember it as if it were yesterday.
In fact, it was yesterday.
Really? Some things never change.
What are you drinking?
Oh, this. It's Glühwein. It may not be as good as an old red wine, but it's not that bad.
What does it taste like?
Awful, but it's still better than water.
Can I have some of your blue solvent?
If I give it to you, then what will I drink? Why do you always want random items from other people?
Are you still turning into a giant purple monster every time you sneeze?
Nope. Luckily, the side effects of that thing you gave me to drink faded away. But hey, if you have any more of those flasks, just keep sending them over. That thing was delicious.
Did you see anything unusual tonight?
I don't recall anything unusual, but maybe a drink will refresh my memory. Look, look, look. Nope, it did not. And now I see everything in black and white.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Wow, this is one of the finest. My glue thing.
People used to stumble on the route below and fall through the crypt, so the people still fall through the crypts. People used to, so the cemetery administrator decided to build this wooden ramp. People still fall through the crypt stairs, but I cannot move. I can't. It's the cemetery crypt. It's too dark to see inside there. And the crypt ladder steps are too tall. Which, evidently... Hello? Your name will always be remembered. Tall guy who used to cough a lot at the... Charles, you taught us that you should follow your dreams no matter what. Too bad your dream was to stop cargo trains at full speed with your... Tombstones are hard. I'm not in the mood to talk. Remember me as the non-bald great man I was. Gonzo Smith, doctor, lawyer. It's a pile of bones with... Maybe I can take a bone, but forget about the skulls. I already... It looks like he... It's not the wiser of the ideas to start a fight with someone with a... Hello?
Who goes there? Oh, it is you. Dan Teapot, right?
Yeah, you are totally right. I'm him. I mean, it's...
I'm Mongoose Romero, the lightning of the Romero brothers.
How did you recognize me? Because I'm totally Dan Teapot.
Well, you told us you'd be wearing a distinctive hat.
Ah, yes.
In my opinion, it would have been easier to recognize you if we knew that you're constantly wearing a weird smiley mask. By the way, why are you wearing...
Oh, yeah. A mask. I can't talk with strangers if I'm not wearing my mask. I have mental issues.
Mental problems, of course. That explains the payment in advance.
What are you doing in the middle of the night at the cemetery?
Me? Training, of course. We must always be ready for battle. You never know when you're going to find a ghost, a demon, or worse. It could be the Big Pie Raptor.
The Big Pie Raptor?
Where? Oh, so you've never heard of him? The Big Pie Raptor is a maniacal purple velociraptor that throws apple pies at unsuspecting people.
It doesn't sound that threatening.
You say that now, my lad, but if one night you're all alone in a dark alley and you perceive a shadowy reptilian figure running and the foul stench of apple pie infects the air, you'd better not come crying to me.
But...
I understand you. I was once like you, a reckless young man. I also didn't believe in the Big Pie Raptor until that sad night. I remember it as if it were yesterday. I was going to a dance party with my brand new white suit. When I saw him, it was already too late. I already had 3 apple pies all over me. I tried all kinds of stain removers, but nothing worked. But one day I will have my revenge. Sweet, sweet revenge.
Whatever you say, bub. Just calm down. Do you have any idea where the rest of your team is?
I guess that Walrus is in the tavern, drinking. And Foxy, she had an appointment with the mayor of Darkestville. I guess she had to do some paperwork.
Hey!
Where?
It's hiding inside the crypt!
At last! Wait. Walrus probably told you to tell me so that he can laugh at my disappointed face. I will not fall for...
But I just saw it!
Oh, yeah? Do you have a photo? Then tell Walrus I'll not fall for that.
Hi!
Goodbye.